you're so lame. I'll bet you think this song is about you, don't you, don't you? Hi there, ukulele friends. Welcome on in. Let's do this classic, iconic Carly Simon tune. Do you know any friends that meet this description? Word has it she was singing about Warren Beatty and maybe a few others. You only need these 4 beginner-friendly chords, plus you need a D minor, which is an F with another finger added. I find that I need to rotate my hand a little bit more towards the headstock in order to get that finger to line up with the other finger on the 2nd fret. You also need an E minor, and you have to go from a G to an E minor, which is a challenging transition. I do have a complete video, a short minute video on how to get there easier. I worked it over and over and over again until I made it happen. So you can make it happen too. We'll go over your strumming options for this piece, and then we'll go over some idiosyncratic things that happen in the verses that you need to know about. And then I'll also give you a few singing tips, and then we'll do a play along. So grab your uke, let's play together. Together we're better. You could do this song with an island strum and it would sound great. You walked into the party like you were walking into a yacht. No problem, that works just great. You want to give it a little bit more gritty feel to it. Why not do a modified island strum? So you're going down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Let's stretch your brain. Let's do 8 patterns of that on an A minor, just because it's good for you. 1, 2, here we go. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, 4th time, up, down, up, 5th time, up, down, up, 6th time, 7, and 8. Very versatile strum, gives it more of a rock flavor. In that vein of giving it more of a rock flavor, why not add a chuck to your island strum? Putting a chuck here makes things work just fine. It sounds like this. Sounds like that. Now, if you haven't chucked before, chucking is a process. In fact, I did a whole workshop for my patrons with that. I've got that link down below. And then I also have a video here on YouTube that's free to everybody about mastering the chuck. So give yourself the luxury of learning how to do a chuck and then come back to this video and learn how to add it. If you want to level up your playing and you can already do a chuck, add some palm mutes. What's a palm mute? Instead of using your finger or your thumb to go up your strings, just using the fleshy part of your thumb. It sounds like this, and you'll see in gray there, that's where you're doing the palm mute. Down, up, down, up, down, chuck, up, down, up, down, chuck, up, down, up, down, chuck, up, down. So that's what I'm going to do on the play along, but anything will work with that. They're all 4-beat strum. Oh, but there's a 2-beat strumming that has to happen in the verse. Let's talk about it. On the next to the last line of each verse, you have a G chord that does not get 4 beats. It only gets 2. So what are your options? Easiest option is I put in those down strums, and you just do 2 down strums. So watch yourself gavotte. You watch yourself gavotte, and all the girls do the thing, be your partner. So you're doing an island strum, you do 2 down strums, a G, and then go back to an island strum on the F. So I made my chord chart a little bit easier to it. Become a patron and get all my chord charts. $3 a month, plus you get 2 Zoom sessions as well a month to ask me questions and play with me. Well, there's another piece. Oh, I hope you're not hearing that. They've been chopping wood down below my house here. So anyway, there's another line within each of the verses where you have a whole string of 2-beat chords. And I suggest, again, single down strums. I wrote it in the chord chart. It looks like this. You have one eye in the mirror and back to island strum. Like that. Let's talk about some singing tips. Stay hydrated. number one, and shameless plug for my merch here, right? So staying hydrated will help you. What I find with this song is the verses aren't a problem for my vocal range, but the chorus is. So my suggestion on that is to not blast it out like Carly Simon does. She's got a marvelous voice. That's why she's a professional singer, and that's why I'm not. So what I wanted to do on that is just make it a little bit more conversational on the chorus, and you'll hear that on the play around. You're so vain. And I just cut that vein off. I don't sustain it out, just because we don't do that when we're talking. And then you probably think this song is about you. You can put a little bit more breathy character to your vocals, and it seems more conversational. You're so vain. The second time you sing that you're so vain, again, get off that vein. Taper it. You're so vain. Then here's where the real challenge comes in, at least for me. I'll bet you think this song is about you. Get just a little bit more breathy. Like you're kind of, I'll bet you think this song is about you. Like maybe you're, sharing a little secret there. And again, keeping your words kind of clipped out, not trying to string them all together with your breath. You'll do better to fake singing. It's about you, don't you? Don't you? You can do the same thing there. So I am keeping my voice lighter. I'm keeping up a more in a head-like voice like this. No, that's not what Carly did. She belted it out because she could. I can't. So these are my suggestions to cheat. Let me know if you've got any other suggestions on how to cheat those vocals, because I do read all my comments and I comment back. It takes me a while though. Play it with me. We've got an A for starting vocal pitch. You walked into like that. 2 patterns of A minor island strum to get us in. 1, 2, 1, 2. Here we go. You walked into the party like you were walking into a yard. Your head strategically dipped below one eye. Your scarf, it was apricot. You had one eye in the mirror as you watched yourself gavotte. And all the girls dreamed that they'd be your partner. They'd be your partner, and you're so vain. You probably think this song is about you. You're so vain. Bet you think this song is about you, don't you, don't you? You had me several years ago while I was still quite naive. Well, you said that we made such a pretty pair and that you would never leave. But you gave away the things you loved, and one of them was me. I had some dreams that were clouds in my coffee, and you're so vain. You probably think this song is about you. You're so vain. Bet you think this song is about you, don't you, don't you? Well, I hear you went up to Saratoga and your horse naturally won. Then you flew your Learjet up to Nova Scotia to the total eclipse of the sun. Well, you're where you should be all the time, and when you're not, you're with some underworld spy or a wife of a close friend, and you're so vain. You probably think this song is about you. You're so vain. Bet you think this song is about you, don't you, don't you? You're so vain. You probably think this song is about you. You're so vain. Bet you think this song is about you, don't you, don't you? All right. How did you do on that song? I'd love to know in the comments down below. So that total eclipse of the sun, I'm planning a big ukulele party on the next one, I think it's in 2027. The next total eclipse of the sun is coming through the United States, so yeah. So you're where you should be all the time. Maybe you're at my ukulele party. Okay, catch another one of these videos here. It's a Heartache would be a great one to follow this one up with. I'll catch you in my next video. Thanks for watching.